Weekend Stew. Dear brothers and sisters, man has no friends, only success has friends. Napoleon Bonaparte. Friend, I would simply like to free myself from all this. Nietzsche. Man is a rope stretched between the beast and the Superman. Julian Tuwim wrote more poetically, I said a prayer for him in mighty silence. Norwid. I will survive. Years has passed and years will pass. There will be 1,000 losses and 1,000 gains. I will learn, Awe will follow Awe in a dance of regrets, hopes, tears, and expectations. I will survive, but the day will come when, amidst the great wilderness, something last will die under the immense torment. The holy flame will extinguish in a tortured soul, and your house will no longer be God's house for me. And then I will console my life with great silence, and that silence will be forgiveness to you. And I will absolve your terrible guilt and your sin, praying for your soul with immense silence. Quote end. Lie in wait for God, poem from this book, 1918. An analysis of Frédéric Chopin's letters by George Sand using artificial intelligence after exchanging quotes and fragments, it suggested this to me. Here is an imagined final exchange of letters between Frédéric Chopin and George Sand, as if they were writing to each other simultaneously, unaware that it was the end. Two voices intertwined in silence, full of pain, love, and unsaid words. Letter from Frédéric Chopin to George Sand. Noam, an evening without music. George, I write because I can no longer play. The sounds that once spoke for me are now silent. My fingers tremble, but not from illness, from longing. Not for you, but for who we were when we were together. Do you remember how you laughed when I said that silence is the most beautiful melody? Now I know I was wrong. Silence hurts. Silence screams. Silence reminds me that you are no longer here. I'm not asking for your return. I'm only asking that you don't forget that there was someone who loved you in every pause, in every unfinished sentence, in every note that never had a chance to die. Yours, F. Letter from George Sand to Frédéric Chopin. Paris, a sleepless night. Frédéric, I write because I can no longer sleep. Your silence is louder than my thoughts. I try to find the anger within me that would allow me to forget, but I find only tenderness. I don't know if it's love, regret, or just an echo of memories, but I know that you were a part of me, the quiet one, the sensitive one, the one no one knew except you. I don't ask for forgiveness. I just ask that you know I haven't stopped listening to you. Even now when you are not speaking, even now when you are not playing. George. Weekend, as I say, I am a little terrified. It's beautiful and terrifying at the same time, but so authentic. To conclude this artificial yet delicious correspondence, here's a nice quote from Frédéric's letter, no authentic. Listen. Yesterday I tried to play, but the piano was in a bad mood. Everyone can have a bad day. My dearest, history has come full circle in Rome. When King Charles and his wife Camilla were in Rome, they had the honor of visiting the Basilica of St. Paul outside the walls, praying in a place deeply connected to pre-Reformation England, where medieval and Anglo-Saxon monarchs once helped preserve the church that houses the tomb of the Apostle to the nations. For centuries, the insignia of the Order of the Garter have hung within its walls, a silent reminder that England was once knelt in union with Rome. Now, in a gesture rich in symbolism, the king has been appointed the royal confreer of the Abbey, an honorary spiritual title recognizing his long-standing efforts to build bridges between religions. A special place with his coat of arms will remain there for him, and for those who they will come after him. With the king, there is always Camilla, Charles' wife after Princess Diana. You see, brother, a woman can love you with all her heart, but she can also marry a man who is better than you. A woman choose a successful man over emotional lovers. I don't make the rules. Nature does. Nature did. May this Roman visit mean not only a remembrance of history, but also a discovery of faith. On October 24, 1892, in Łódź, a man was born to whom not only we, but all of Europe should pay tribute. Within him, the Polish Bolshevik war could have turned out very differently. Thanks to his work and skills, the Polish military command had access to the most secrets of the Red Army. He broke Soviet ciphers. But that's not all. Jan Kowalewski was an officer in the Polish army, a mathematician, chemist, cryptologist, spy, and diplomat. He was exceptionally intelligent, possessed a photographic memory, and spoke several foreign languages: French, German, English, and Russian. He founded the Cipher Bureau, operating within the second department of the General Staff, responsible for intelligence, counterintelligence, sabotage, and cryptology. He employed outstanding Polish mathematicians. His remarkable achievement was the combination of linguistic and mathematical attack methods, which allowed Polish cryptologists to decipher encrypted Enigma messages in 1932. During World War II, he commanded an intelligence outpost established in Lisbon, initiating a series of espionage operations, sabotage operations against Germany. The most important of these was Operation Tripod, intended to lure away Hitler's three largest allies, Romania, Italy, and Hungary. Using his previous contacts, Kowalewski initially negotiated the terms for these countries to defect to the Allies. Although everything looked promising, the Allies did not make a final offer and announced that they expected unconditional surrender. They also decided to create a second front in France, not in the Balkans, which ultimately meant ceding Central Europe, including Poland, to the Soviets. Jan Kowalewski was considered the most dangerous Polish intelligence officer during World War II. After the war, he never returned to Poland. Dearest, the kindest, people are made up of strange creatures. Half condemn what they themselves do. The other half do what they condemn. The rest always say and act as they should. We are all in the gutter, though some are looking at the stars. In the regard, I would like to create confusion. I would like to deny myself I was born pure. I want to be reborn. The moment you stop taking everything personally, you will regain your power. Don't take anything personally. Don't analyze other lives. You are the creator of your life.